this place was a large oak tree, and from the top of the tree there came a loud buzzing noise. Winnie the Pooh sat down at the foot of the tree, put his head between his paws and began to sing.
Okay, next segment.
First of all, he said to himself that the buzzing noise means something. You don't get a buzzing noise like that, just buzzing and buzzing, without its meaning something. If there is a buzzing noise, somebody is making a buzzing noise. And the only reason for making buzzing noise that I know of is because you are me.
Okay.
Then they thought another long time and said, and the only reason for being a bee that I know or is making honey.
And is there one more section?
And then he got up and said, and the only reason for making honey is so else I can eat it. So he began to climb the tree. He climbed and climbed and he climbed and he climbed, and as he climbed, he sang a little song to himself. It went like this. Isn't it funny how a bear likes honey? Buzz, buzz, buzz. I wonder why he does.
Great, great. Okay, you can sit down. Group 2. Okay, so I need you to come around the back of the table here and face the class. Okay. Can you move down to the end here? Yeah. So everybody can get behind the desk.
Oh, how, said Pooh, as he dropped 10 feet on the branch below him.
Actually, it starts with this one. Let's go. Okay, so he started with the song.
It is very funny with them if bears were bees. They built their nest at the bottom of trees, and the beehive so if the bees were bears, they shouldn't have to clean up all their stuff. Then he climbed a little further, and then just a little further. By that time he had thought of another song. Oh, hell, said Pooh, as he dropped 10 feet on the branch below him. He was getting rather tired by this time, so that is why he sang a accompanying song. He was nearly there now, and if he just stood on that branch, crack!
Okay, okay, sit down. Okay, group 3.
I hadn't, he said.
Hold it. Could you just get around behind the desk here? Thank you.
All the way around?
Even I hadn't, he said, as he got 20 feet up to the next branch, you see what I went to do. He explained it as he darted head over hills and crashed onto another branch 30 feet below. What I meant to do. It all comes, it's a boss. He decided, as he said goodbye to the last branch, spun around 3 times and flew gracefully into the first branch. It all comes of licking honey so much.
Oh hell, he crawled out of the gorse bush, grabbed the prickles from his nose, and began to think again. And the first person he thought of was Christopher Robin. So Winnie the Pooh went on the ground to his friend Christopher Robin, who lived behind a green door in another part of the forest.
Good morning, Mr. Roberts, he said. Good been in the pool, said Hugh. I wonder if you have got such a thing as a bell about you. A bell? What do you want a bell for? He said. When his book looked round to see that nobody was listening, he put his paw to see mouse and said in a deep whisper, honey, but you don't get honey with balloons. I do say it.
Okay.
Well, it just happened that Christopher Robin had been to a party the day before at the house of his friend Piglet, and he had balloons at the party. He had a big green balloon and blue one too. Which one would you like? He asked Pooh. He put his hands between his paws and thought very carefully. It's like this, he said. When you go after honey with a balloon, the great thing is not to let the bees know you're coming. Now, if you have a green balloon, they might think you were only part of the dream and not notice you. And if you have a blue balloon, they might think you were only part of the sky and not notice you. And the question is, which is most likely? Would you notice you understand underneath the balloon, you asked? They meet and they might meet they bring the pool. You never can tell with bees. He thought for a moment and he said, I shall try to look like a small black cloud. That will decide them. Deceive them. Then you had better have a blue balloon, Christopher Robin said, and so it was decided. Well, they both went out with a blue balloon, and Christopher Robin took his gun with him just in case, as he always did. And Winnie the Pooh went to a very moody place that he knew of, and rolled until he was black all over. And then, when the balloon was blown up, as big as and he and Pooh were both holding on the stream, he let go suddenly, and Pooh Bear floated gracefully up into the sky and stayed there, level with the top of the tree, and about 20 feet away from it. Hooray! Shouted Christopher Robin. Isn't that fine? Shouted Winnie the Pooh down to him. What do you look like? You look like a bear holding onto a balloon, he said. Not, said Pooh anxiously. And not like a small black cloud in the blue sky? Not very much. Oh, well, perhaps. From up here it looks different. And as I said, you never can tell with this.
So what you have now? I will show you, for example, this list. And it's printed the sentence, but its words, it's put in a wrong order. So what you need to do is to put words in the right order and to tell. Is it clear? Yeah.
The tiger had been dancing for an hour.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's right.
The dog had been smiling for 20 minutes in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Max,
Max.
Who will answer? Okay, Max.
The horse has been running around the long day in morning on the mountain.
This horse has been running Oh, rounding around all day long. Yeah. Okay, good. And follow around.
These dolphins have been jumping. These dolphins have been jumping this time whole day.
Whole day long. Yeah. That's right.
The boy had been hugging the dog the whole day yesterday.
Tomorrow morning, she will she will have been sleeping for 12 hours.
Good job. Very good. Okay. Next team. Which sentences would you like to choose? The group.
The group will have been singing together all night.
Good job. That's correct. All right. Yeah.
By this time next year, I will have been working in the hospital for 5 years.
Very good. That's correct. Good. Let's keep on. You want to continue?
License day, she Paris.
Paris.
She will have been traveling for 4 hours.
Good. That's correct. You must be very smart students. You see? Very good. Okay. Do you see what you have to do? You don't have to let them make the line.
People living next door will have been visiting the saint. That is for the nurses.
Do you know who's dentist?
Yes, it's doctor.
Yeah. Good. Okay. Who's next?
And by the time we get home, our friends will have been waiting us for 3 hours.
Good. Now let's make it a little bit more complicated. Next one. Up.
Why do you think this ship will never be sailing for 12 days?
Good. Good.
I don't know, I think she will have been sleeping for 12
Hours. Good. Next one. Love. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
By the time we get home, our friends will have been waiting us for 3 hours.
Good. Whose turn is this? Your. Sonia. Very good.
People living next door will have been visiting the same dentist for 10 years this summer.
Good, that's correct. And the last one left. Maybe you might young.
Was 8:30. I won't have been waiting at the airport more than 10 minutes.
Very good. So let's sum up. Can we say that anyone has won?
No.
No. Was it difficult?